Hey, I just want to give a quick thanks to one of our sponsors at Simple Programmer, which is Dev Mountain Bootcamp. You should go check them out. The link is in the description. They are a coding bootcamp and they can teach you web development, iOS development, UX design, a lot of good stuff. I get a lot of feedback from a lot of you out there that email me and have told me about Dev Mountain, so I decided to check them out myself. And I like what I found. I like their programs. They offer some 12-week intensive programs. They also offer some after-hours programs, which I know that some of you will like. So go check them out. You can see the link in the description below, Dev Mountain Bootcamp, and a big thank you to them for sponsoring Simple Programmer.
Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I thought I would tell you guys and gals a little bit about what I am doing to learn Italian, imparta Italiano. I'm learning Italian so that when I go to Italy this year, I can speak the language. I thought it'd be kind of cool to know another language in the country that I'm going to. I have to sadly say that the only language so far that I am fluent in and know is English. And I feel like as I'm traveling Europe that I am a dumb American sometimes because so many Europeans speak many different languages. I know that, that's not necessarily true, but I think that a lot of Europeans do actually perceive Americans as, they do think it's weird that we only speak one language and just English and expect everyone else in the world to speak English. Now, granted, I can't learn every single language in every single country, and English is commonly used as the language of choice for the internet and for communication around the world internationally, so I understand that. But I still decided that I wanted to learn another language, and I'm thinking that I'll probably learn a few different languages. I thought it would be useful to know a few different languages. Now, some of you that have been watching the scene when I went to China, that I thought I was going to learn Chinese. Chinese is a pretty difficult language, and I realized that it wasn't going to be as practical as I thought. I mean, I still would like to learn Chinese sometime, but it's a little bit too much of a commitment for me right now. I want to do something that would be simple and that I could use right away. I also figured if I learned Italian, then I could speak Spanish probably pretty easily. Like I could learn Spanish from there, and at least I could read it and understand it at least a lot better, or it'd be easier to learn it. So here's what I'm doing to learn Italian. So far I've been doing this for, I don't know, about 2 months. I think maybe a little bit less than 2 months. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm using an app called Duolingo, okay? And you can check out that app. And basically what I do is I use that app for about 30 minutes a day. It's an app that allows you to learn a language. It has different lessons on there, different languages, and I just do it on my phone, and it has you read words, type words, say words, listen to sentences that are spoken and translate them, and it teaches you the vocabulary. Now that on itself, or by itself, is not enough to really become proficient in a language. It just really expands the vocabulary and makes you more familiar with the words. So I've been doing that, but the primary thing that is helping me the most that I'm doing is I'm actually taking these Pimsleur courses. You can check them out here. I've got a Pimsleur Italian 1, and I'm working on Pimsleur Italian 2. And I'll give you a quick hack, this is why I'm recording the video, of what I did in order to basically be able to take these courses for much cheaper. So instead of going to Pimsleur and buying the courses, which I guess I should be pointing you there with an affiliate link so I can make some money on this, but nah, I don't care. I will point you to Audible with an affiliate link in a second here, but that's what I'm doing, is essentially I'm using Audible credits, right? I'm a big fan of Audible. If you haven't checked them out already, go and get something from Audible. Sign up for an Audible account because it is awesome, okay? And listening to audiobooks. If you listen to my book reviews, that's how I can get through so many books. I think I read 72 books or 75 books last year. Anyway, 5 credits get you a Pimsleur course. Now, credits on Audible are basically equivalent to around $10, $11, $12, depending on how many credits you buy. So that means that you get a Pimsleur course for essentially $50 to $70. That's a lot cheaper than like the $150 sticker price that they usually have on the course. I don't know if you can get them discounted anywhere else, but it is nice to have it on my Audible already, and I can just click on there, download the course, and take it. Those courses, the Pimsleur courses, what they do is they give you lessons by having you listen to something in Italian and then repeat it and answer questions in Italian. So far, it's worked really, really well. I feel like I'm still not even close to being able to carry on a real conversation, but I did speak to a friend that does speak some Italian, and I was able to communicate a little bit with him at this point. But there are 5 levels of the Pimsleur courses. Supposedly, after level 5, you should be fluent or semi-fluent in a language. So I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm doing it every day. I'm doing it when I run is normally, or when I'm lifting. So when I'm doing my workout, I have the audio in my head, and I am basically speaking out loud in Italian. Well, people look around and wonder, why am I talking to myself? But I don't really give a shit. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I think it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. We'll see what happens. Now I've publicly committed to learning Italian. I avoided really talking about this because I didn't want to, just in case I decide I wasn't gonna do this, but I do this every day. I've got it worked into my system, my routine. So that's another key here, is that I'm basically devoting an hour a day to learning Italian. The first thing I do in the morning most of the time on my regular schedule is do the Duolingo before I start my day for 30 minutes, and then during my workout, I do the Italian. So I'm actually listening to less books because I'm doing the Italian during the workouts, but it's worth it because I will hopefully learn Italian. So there's 5 levels. Each level takes about 30 days. So I am a few months out, I would say, from hopefully being fairly fluent in Italian. I've got some other plans to start listening to maybe some Italian podcasts or some television or maybe movies or something that are either that are dubbed in English or something like that. If you have some tips, I'm always curious to know if you have some tips for learning languages quickly. I didn't really do a huge amount of research. I just came up with this system, but I thought I'd share it with you. All right, that's all I got for today. I am still here in Vegas, and I'm gonna go out somewhere tonight. I'll talk to you next time. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and review the